Everybody has a cell phone in their hands today. Everybody or anyone is a reporter. Anyone is a paparazzi. I was I was traveling in I was in Himachal, and I was going to my farm, and on the way between Chandigarh and where my farm is, my nanka is there, my nani's place. I've lost her. She is no more. I lost her last year. And I just wanted to visit my uncle, just a normal thing. And that was the first time I was visiting after she had passed away. And it was a very different feeling. It's a very different emotion. And the moment I stepped out, that's the last place I imagine people to be standing there with cameras, because someone must have seen the car. Now, while I understand that everyone is trying to make a living, and in every nook and corner, चाहे आप बड़ा शहर ले लीजिए जैसे बॉम्बे या वहां पर, but I requested, I said, please, this is not the time. This was not the time where I felt like talking. अच्छा अब नानी के घर आए, आप बताइए, आप एक बार उनके साथ खड़े हो जाइए अपने. They'd come to see me off. And I felt really uncomfortable. I felt really, yeah, of course. I mean, all our lives we've again conditioned कि वो भी अपना काम कर रहे हैं, उनकी भी रोजी रोटी है. But there has to be a line. There has to be a line. मैं वही देखती हूँ कि जब मैं कोई फोटो देखती हूँ, कोई किसी के घर से निकल रहा है, तो कोई बच्चों के साथ जा रहा है, कहीं जा रहा है. Like that whole joy of just being yourself, just taking a walk, or just walking your kids or yourself. आप किसी धुन में हैं, आप किसी अपने उस पे हैं, but now you have to be conscious all the time. I don't think we may pass it off and say कि अच्छा कि that's life, that's a digital age, you signed up for it, we didn't ask you to become a public figure. Yeah, but there has to be a line drawn. मैं वही देखती हूँ कि जब मैं कोई फोटो देखती हूँ, कोई किसी के घर से निकल रहा है, तो कोई बच्चों के साथ जा रहा है, कहीं जा रहा है. Like that whole joy of just being yourself, just taking a walk, or just walking your kids or yourself. आप किसी धुन में हैं, आप किसी अपने उस पे हैं, but now you have to be conscious all the time. I don't think we may pass it off and say कि अच्छा कि that's life, that's a digital age, you signed up for it, we didn't ask you to become a public figure. Yeah, but there has to be a line drawn.
Absolutely. One feels validated also.
Absolutely. It's really not done. I read that post, and absolutely, I'm sure it happened with one person. It's happened with everyone at some point of time where you felt that this is a space that it can't be encroached, and definitely not. You should feel safe. You should be able to feel secure. And you should be able to everyone deserves to have a life. This is not what we signed up for. This is not what. That's too much. That's expecting too much to be okay with everything. No, you can't be okay with everything. And just and अगर किसी की job है या किसी का bread butter है, there are ways of finding that balance. You can't make people, and it's an industry which is relying on each other. So if one section is extremely upset about something, we have to coexist. We have to really respect that and respect some basic fundamentals of living, of just being yourself. And then you come around and ask about again अच्छा mental health and these things. कहीं ना कहीं ये चीजें psychologically बिल्कुल impact करती हैं कि अच्छा मैं वहां जाऊंगी या वो मेरा पर्सनल वहां पे कोई फोन, और आजकल कोई भी ऐसे लेके वीडियो बना रहा होगा. Some boy again came on my farm, very young boy, a teenager, must be 19, 20, and requested my staff, can we take a picture? And I'm very open, about welcoming people. It's a small town and people want to come and visit and talk. And I'm very happy to do that. So I thought he's taking a picture, but he was taking a video. And it was so bad. And that person apparently got millions of views, and he's celebrating his vlog, which I think it's called vlogging, right?
Yeah.
That now it may seem कि अरे I'm so happy मुझे comments मिल गए, but that means that has encouraged that person to do it again with somebody
and encourage others to do it,
and which they did. They all came again at home with cameras, and they're taking a tour of my home, and I'm like, what is happening? Where are we going? And you making this so normal for your next generation, your kids at home and everyone. So absolutely, there has to be a line drawn, and everything is not okay.
If you've liked this interview, please like, share and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram.